Hey guys, and welcome back to Trials and Tribulations. In the last part, we did some stuff with Luke at me, and we're getting a new testimony now, so we're going to talk to him about his testimony. I first received the request from Wortley Taylor about 20 days ago. The urn was placed in a box in Safari. It was there, sent in the warehouse. Hence, I was actually unable to see the urn for myself until the day of the crime. I knew it was an extremely valuable treasure, so I sent my card 10 days beforehand. I then handled security by myself to ensure that my crime would go smoothly. At last, I held the urn in my hands for the first time at 1 a.m. on October 12th. Ugh. That's pretty much all the stuff we've heard before, isn't it? Yeah, but we still find we will still find the truth hidden in the nuggets of new information he gave. Jeez. Oh god, I just can't read this much and expect to get it all right. Witness, you're sure there are no mistakes this time? Safari. Whatever that means. Very well then, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, we shall. Let's do it. The Sacred Urn Heist. I first received the request from Wortley Taylor about 20 days ago. Yeah, what about it? You were asked to guard the urn by Miss Adrian Andrews, is that right? Indeed. Indeed, it seems that they had heard of my sparkling reputation. Wow. That's actually pretty good. I like that. I see Miss Andrews is still attracting the weirdos. You'd better watch out too, Maya. The urn was placed in a box, and Safari was then sent to the warehouse. You mean this box? Yes, that pathetic box. Lordly Andrews was especially taken with that urn. Lordly Andrews, Lady Andrews, was especially taken with the box. She wouldn't let anyone into the storeroom, not even me. Huh. Interesting new tidbit. Hence, I was actually unable to see the urn for myself until the day of the crime. So you're sure that you had never seen the urn before? Indeed. You may ask Lady Andrews to confirm for yourself. My security was focused entirely on the entrance to that warehouse. However, I, Luke at me, let no information whatsoever slip through my fingers. I know what I should do. Go back. Alright, unable to see it for himself. That is incorrect because if you look at his calling card... Take good care of the speckled urn, won't you? Yours truly, Mask Star D Mask Q. Epic finger point. Man, I haven't done that in for freaking ever. Mr. Atme, if you really are Mask to Mask, then you also wrote this calling card, correct? But of course. Is there a problem with that calling card? Allow me to read a passage from the calling card that Mask to Mask had written. Take good care of the speckled urn. Now the speckled here surely refers to this pink pattern on the sacred urn. Yes, that is true. But so what? Truth be told, there is no way that Mask to Mask could have known about this pattern. What do you mean? This pink spotted pattern on the urn is actually nothing more than paint stains. Paint stains? God, I love voicing the judge as if he's just totally incredulous to every single thing that's ever declared. But anyway, and these stains did not appear until after the urn had been taken into Wortley Taylor. I'm not finding this joke to be very funny, Mr. Trite. The day that the sacred urn was taken into the warehouse, the urn was broken due to a human error, or should I say an error-prone human. And that's when the pink paint got on the urn. Yes, we know, you don't have to show it. Urgh! You can't be serious. And yet this calling card clearly mentions the paint pattern. Which means Detective Atme had seen this urn long before the crime ever took place. In fact, he saw it when this fake photo was taken. Woo! And because this photo is a fake, your alibi for the night of the murder no longer holds water. Agua! Agua. It's Spanish for water. Sorry. Or Mexican for water, it's the same, I guess. Witness, do you have anything to say for yourself? Grr. All right, that did it. He's broken. Nick, I think it's still a little early for a victory pose. Huh? Coffee time. Shut up. Huh. It's so sad. No one has any convictions these days. Or conviction. Wow, I can't talk. Jeez. Conviction, you say? You see what I mean? He's just so... I don't know. I just love voicing the judge that way. Yesterday, we all unanimously decided that this man was Mask to Mask. And now we're calling him a murderer. Gulp. You don't think we're being a tad fickle? That's a good point! No way! Don't fall for that too, Your Honor! You say that Luke Atme was the one who killed Kane Bullard? Then let me ask you this. Why would he do that? An excellent point. It's actually kind of hard to laugh in that kind of a voice. Unless you have that kind of voice. Motive, Mr. Wright. Motive! Might you my merry murderous motive manifest? I want to shove that freaking magnifying glass up that gigantic nose just for that one little piece of alliteration. Nick, he's getting a second wind. If he prepared an alibi and pinned his crime on Ron Delight, as you say, he must have had a very strong motive for murder. The only one with any motive we've seen is Ron Delight. Isn't that right, Detective? Indeed. According to my own research, the boy's motive is clear. Without a motive, it's nearly impossible to prove guilt in a murder case. Now then, maybe you can enlighten us to what the defendant's motives were. Thank you, Sir Old-Timer. They're doing everything they can to make Ron look suspicious. Despite our lack of hard information, this may be our only chance. Maybe. In this game, it's always the only one. Okay, so... Hi, Luke Atme had no points of contact with the victim whatsoever. Kane Bullard decided to investigate Mask to Mask and simply mistook who he was. It was Mr. Bullard who wrote the blackmail letter and sent it to Ron Delight. And it was again Mr. Bullard who harbored a grudge against Mr. Delight for his betrayal. Mr. Bullard's mistake is quite excusable. The defendant truly believes he is Mask to Mask. That is why Mr. Delight saw it fit to kill Kane Bullard. Truly a tragedy. So the victim, Kane Bullard, blackmailed the defendant? This is the blackmail letter found in the defendant's apartment. A handwriting test confirms that Mr. Bullard was indeed the one who wrote the letter. What? Alright, blackmail letter. Smack. Very well, Mr. Wright. Begin your cross-examination. Yes. I shall. Okay. I look at me and no point of contact with the... And who in the world is going to prove that? I will. ... exclamation point! After doing a thorough background check of Detective Atme and Kane Bullard, we were unable to find any links between them. It's all in the report. Oh god, why do I do it? Perhaps they were connected through their work? They both worked in they were both involved in security. Nope. That was nope, Chuck Testa. Oh god. Why am I laughing so much? I need to stop. Okay, get back to it. That was blunt. In any case, the only one with a motive. My voice is dying. Wow, I'm seriously dead voice-wise. Okay. Just give me a sec here. Hang on. Okay, so I think I might have fixed it. Anyway, in any case, the only one with a motive was Mr. Delight. Oh, okay. Kane Bullard decided to investigate Mask to Mask and simply mistook who he was. Okay, let's press this. Mistook? That's right, mistook. From the Old Norse mistaka, meaning to take an error. That wasn't what I meant. Just who did the victim mistake Mask to Mask to be? Why, the answer is obvious. Ron Delight, of course. Boy, I'd like to wipe that smug look off this guy's face. Press harder. Do it. Why would the victim mistake the defendant for Mask to Mask? Don't you already know that? Zvari! Take a look at this newspaper. Oh ho, that's the famous Tear of Emanon, a magnificent jewel. That photo shows a magnificent detective as well, does it not? Furthermore, it also shows an ugly guard. namely the defendant. The defendant! God, I need to stop doing that. The victim the victim clearly misread this article and sorry. He got the wrong impression. The impression that this ugly security guard was in fact masked to mask. I see. That was an unusually reasonable deduction. Yeah, for real. Alright, let me see here. If I can understand around the light, and simply mistook who he was. My letter. Written by board. If you don't, I'll take that red diamond you received the other day instead. Who here has a red diamond? I think we all know that. The fact that I'm cheating. What the? Wait, what? Oh, whoops, I did that out of order. My bad. Ugh, oh well. It's cool. Unfortunately, I'll have to penalize you. God. So now my cheating... I guess that's what I get for cheating. Must be on the wrong track? Alright. Handvoller decided to have to... Oh, wait, no, I already pressed that one. Herp-derp. Skipping. Press harder. I'll just do it again. And then I will skip. Yes. Okay. Shut up! I know! Erg! Okay. Let's do this. Come on, shut up! Thank you. Okay. Mr. Bullard. There we go. Thank you. Jeez. You mean this blackmail letter right here? The one I just presented when I tried to cheat? Because this is what I'm going to have to use later? But it wasn't now, so it still failed. Anyway. It says, bring 50,000. And this handwriting is, without a doubt, the victim's. There's no mistake. We have an official report to prove it. But I don't even see an addressee on this letter anywhere. An addressee? Alright, an addressee. This letter was discovered in Ron DeWhite's apartment. And Mr. DeWhite did show up at the designated place in time. The fact that there is no addressee is irrelevant. I wonder. What's up, Nick? I just had a thought. What if that blackmail letter wasn't meant for Mr. DeWhite? Whoa! Do you have any evidence of that? For some reason, I just can't shake the feeling that there's something not quite right about this blackmail letter. Jeez, talk faster. Well, everyone, are you quite satisfied? No, because I friggin' failed. Alright. Grudge. Alright. What do you mean by that? Oh my, I was certain you were already aware. Sorry. KV Security has a lot of security on all sorts of companies, and since I was the security team chief, I stole data from the company. Caneboard had yet to forgive young Mr. Delight, which is why he sent him on that letter upon making mistakes. He was the thief. God. Here's the file that we discovered in Mr. Bullard's office. Evidence that Mr. Bullard was receiving money through blackmail. However, isn't this a bit odd? Why did the defendant pay Mr. Bullard the money, even though he wasn't actually masked to mask? On that point, there was an unfortunate bit of chance. Mr. Bullard's mistake is quite excusable. The defendant truly believes he is masked to mask. Do you really think that story is going to hold up? That assertion is not merely my own, I'm afraid. What do you mean? I have here a memo from Ron DeWhite's wife, Desiree DeWhite. It says drink coffee, apparently. Ronnie thinks he's masked to mask. Don't you feel sorry for him? Please don't think too badly of him. Well, Mr. Trite? Ugh. Was he trying to act like Miss DeWhite just now? I thought he was actually pretty convincing. Yeah, because I voice her. I voice everyone. Oh, okay. Truly a tragedy. The only tragedy is that I presented that piece of evidence at the wrong moment in time, and then I was wounded. So anyway, now that's just your imagination talking. Come now, Sir Lawyer. I'm afraid imagination isn't the right word for it. This is a deduction. This is a deduction, the result of carefully applied reasoning. Can we hear that careful reasoning for ourselves? It's a long story, and better saved for another time. Very well, another time. Those so-called long stories aren't usually all that long. At least not in my experience. So you're gonna try and connect Detective Atme to Mr. Bullard, right? Yeah, that's right. Hopefully it won't require surgery either. In that case, you'll have to talk about the blackmail. That's true. Was that blackmail letter really intended for Ron? Since we don't have enough information, you should press him for more testimony. Alright, maybe I'll be able to shake some contradictions loose that way. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Who here has a red diamond? The fact that I'm cheating again. I swear this better work. Objection! Thank you, stupid game. Mind if I ask you a few questions, Detective Atme? Well, if it's just a few, I guess it's alright. When you said that this letter was addressed to Ron DeLight, I couldn't help but notice one major contradiction. The fact that you said that there was no addressee. Contradiction? I don't know where a walking contradiction like you gets off saying things like that. You're one to talk. At times like these, men are made to express themselves with their fists. Why don't you show us what you've got there, Junior? Indeed! Time to man up, Mr. Wright! Screw you, man. Show us the contradicting evidence that contained the blackmail letter. The contradiction... Wait, what? Okay. Show us the contradicting evidence and the content of the blackmail letter. Okay, blackmail. If you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, winning 50,000, I'll take that red diamond you received the other day instead. Well, okay, then it would probably have to be this. Because, you know, it's blue. Priceless! Alright. That is correct because I cheated. It is not because I am smart. Okay. Take a good look at this news. That, honestly, to grind this to a halt, that is honestly one thing that took me an inordinate amount of time to actually figure out. But anyway, take a good look at this newspaper clipping. It contains a picture of the Tear of Emanon, the stolen jewel. What about it? The problem is that this jewel's color. Color? I'm not much for discussing color myself. According to the clipping, the color of the stolen gem was blue, or jewel. However, in the blackmail letter, a totally different jewel is mentioned. I'll take that red diamond you received the other day. Red? Which means... cliffhanger! So I'll see you guys next time. Oh yeah, I just did that.